I will always provide a starting cash amount and put it up on the top here. So if you want to verify with 2 people, you can verify that, and anything that might be wrong, feel free to write it and initial. And then at the end of the night, the cash that you'll have, you'll tally here, and then 2 signatures. 2 people need to sign before the end of the day. If you can make sure that's done. When we work in education, this is one of the biggest ways you can get fired is mishandling money. So please do that. And then this will be taken out, and the rest gets deposited into Booster's account for soccer, for the game, the event. We need to write the event on top right here. Okay. So there's probably pens all over the place somewhere, I would think. If not, we'll find some.
I'm sure we'll find something.
Yes, exactly. And then, because we have an office in the back, so you can get pens from back there. And then that amount goes into the boys' soccer minus the cost of the products. And so what I'm going to do is wait until either we could go halfway in the season or the end of the season, depending on if the money's needed right away or not, and then average the cost versus how do you know how much you sold each night? You know what I mean? So that way you're getting the most of your value of what you're getting. Okay?
And you said that we make a deposit, or we leave everything
No.
in there and
I will pick it up at the end, or whoever the admin is will pick it up at the end with the signatures and the money, and then we have the deposit slips for Boosters for Exchange Bank, and we do it within the next day. Okay? And then our Boosters treasurer, if you ever want to reach out to her directly, I have her contact information as well. This is the point of sale system. So this they put away after our last football game, so we're going to pull it back out. There's this fancy box here. We don't take that out.
We noticed another one over down the.
That one's locked up.
Okay.
This may need to be plugged in though. So I've got all this in here. So we're gonna bring this. Do you have a plug over here? Because this usually, I think we usually did it down there only, but there might be a plug underneath. Sorry, I don't know that already.
Oh, right here.
There's a plug in here?
Yeah.
There's a plug.
Yay.
Okay. I was gonna say there's a plug on top of the microwave too.
Okay, well, and if you can have it close by each other, that way you only have 2 windows open. That might be good to have it right there.
Yeah. I think this will
Okay,
work.
so you'll plug it in, but it's, let's see if it has juice without plugging it in.
Looks like it's fully charged, or 76%.
70%, yeah. Okay, so if you want to film this part,
Get in,
you have a
get on
square
in.
right here, and that's basically what you're touching after I opened it up. Okay, we need to sign back in. Okay, so it looks like we have automatic there. Let's see if the password is current. So now, good thing I'm here, we're going to contact our boosters. I'm going to look at my last text and get that from Shauna. And if anyone loves doing all of this and wants to become our next, okay, I was given, if it doesn't work, they changed it. So it was Boosters 22, capital BOOSTERS 22. Let's see if that works. Please, please, please. Enter verification code. Shauna, please give me the verification code. We are opening the soccer POS. Okay. I'm waiting for that. While I wait for that, I will tell you that cash and point of sale can all be tracked in here. So that is one way we're trying to improve the process, is once we bought these, we're like, hey, we could track the inventory. And if anyone wants to spend the time looking through all that, so you could track everything through here and then just give cash back. And so you can pull this cash out and use one cash box, or you could do it totally separate if that's easier, because it might get busy. So until we like to update password, yes, update. Okay, she's gonna give me that. So that's all of the candy is normally $2. There's the sign right there that could be put out in the front of the snack bar.
Okay.
We need to get nacho cheese going in one of these containers, because you probably want to do nachos tonight.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We're gonna try.
So we have chips that go in here in a system with chips, and the boats is underneath. We have boats down here. Chips, you can set things out that you use. Your cup of noodle, your hot chocolate, that's the hot water, that red one right there. So we probably need to make sure that's plugged in.
The red one.
The red handle on this coffee maker here. I did not stock this. If you want to stock it, and if you get low on drinks, stock that with what we have there and over here. Again, only put what you need in here, and then the nacho cheese we need to get going. I forgot about that. So over here,
You need to plug it in.
they cleaned it. There's one there, and there's a pot here. So I think this is, yep. You put a little bit of water on the bottom, and then you put the pot in.
Okay.
So this one looks like the tall, skinny one that's in the dish area, and this one looks like that other one. If you
Okay.
want to do both, here's cheese. I would say just do one.
Yeah.
We don't have chili tonight,
Yeah.
so just do nachos. If you want to put out jalapenos, we might have some in the fridge. I'll show
Okay.
you that next. And the can openers and supplies are between here. It looks like there might be something interesting right there. But there's also stuff behind us back here.
Do you know how to use that can opener? Probably not.
No.
That large one?
This one, large one can be used. I just have never successfully myself used it, but you're welcome to try. And then stocking of chips and popcorn is down here. I did move the popcorn machine out here in case you want to plug it in next to the microwave and do popcorn in here rather than outside.
Okay.
And I can show you how to do the popcorn as well. But let me show you the fridge and the. I'm
Where's
telling
the
you a
other can
lot. I
opener?
know.
Somewhere here we'll have to find it.
Is, it,
Is
We
it-
need to find. There
I
might
think
be
that's it.
in. There's also drawers.
is that the
behind
other can
these.
opener?
I don't know.
It looks like one.
Okay.
We'll find one in the drawers.
Yes. So these have one key, and we you see how it locks the door.
Okay.
So we leave it in there.
Okay.
This has a key, and so you can leave it in there.
Okay.
This is the freezer. There are hopefully that was-
Sorry to bother you.
I
If
do
you have a
not
second, could
see
you
cuts.
swing by the student advisor office and pick me up? I got my hands full.
okay. So you're
He's
probably
gonna
not.
pick me up.
If you want to do hot dogs, you can, but you probably have to do it in one of these, right?
Okay.
Instead of barbecue.
Okay. Well, we were wondering what this little tray was here. Kinda-
Because when you barbecue, if you have a barbecuer that wants to do hot dog and hamburgers in the
Yeah.
future, you barbecue outside, you wrap it in the foil, you put the cheese on some cheeseburgers, you leave some plain, you do the hot dogs, and then you keep them in them to stay warm.
that's
Oh,
what that
okay.
is.
foil.
A warmer.
It's
Okay.
like warmers.
Okay.
So there are some things that are open. There's bread and stuff and cheese and condiments and things. You'll want to set out condiments. There's ice in here. You'll put ice in the little black thing out there. You can put condiments out on the shelf or bring out a table. There might be a table in here. If not, I can grab you one. Let's do the nacho cheese. She needs to get that opened and hot. And then you need to find a ladle or spoon that you can use. And then there's gloves everywhere if you want to use gloves for safety food handling when you do that. I suggest with the nachos, if you want to get them really full, to use a plate underneath.
Okay.
And if you get low on this, open them, pre-wrap them because they go fast. We should have trash bags up here. We kind of tidy up at the end of the night, just kind of how we found it. And you can restock if you have time or slow time. This is going to be your season and the girls' soccer season. So it's kind of you decide what you want to sell and how you want to kind of run the whole thing. Popcorn, do you want me to show you how to make it? It's a big profit margin if you feel like tackling it today.
Let's do it.
Someone needs to do nachos, someone needs to do popcorn.
We have it here. Teach us.
Okay.
Yeah, I can record it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Even if we don't do it today, we'll.
I don't need a ride, but can you meet me at the big gym? Lobby?
Okay. So, do we want to make some now or just me tell you how?
Yeah, let's make
Let's
some.
make some.
Okay, let's see if this plug will work without there's two plugs actually. There's one.
We were warming up water in here because we didn't know.
Yeah, well, whatever, what works for you. I don't know if those get very hot. I'm not sure why we still have them out, but I don't remember seeing them at all. So you're gonna turn everything on. 1, 2, 3. And it should warm up for a little while.
Okay.
So maybe 3-4 minutes. But meanwhile, we need to find scissors because we're gonna open one or two of these. I'm gonna set this on. underneath is a good place for this. Perfect. So, I would say, I mean, in the other one we do 2. We might want to do 2 here. We'll
Cut off the top,
yep,
we're gonna stick
yep.
everything in there.
We're gonna stick
Do you
the,
guys have garbage bags or no?
yes, they're up here. We could put it on the counter for now and then we can fill it. Cause I gotta go to basketball soon. So the motor goes in circles while it's cooking.
Right.
So when it's done popping, you can turn the motor off.
Yeah.
And then the kettle heat is getting it all hot right now for also cooking. If you want to just keep popcorn warm, you just keep this one on once you have popcorn made, which is the light warmer. But right now we're trying to warm it all up. And then once it's popped, like about 90% of it or so, you dump it out like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. It might just take a little longer than normal.
Just pour everything in there?
Try to pour all of the goods in there. All the cheese and the oil and whatnot. This is totally in your way. Out of the way.
Now, there's no food in that or
And that big one's the one they usually use, I think. You want to attempt to use it. Okay, so close the lid on that, and then close the doors, and we'll keep it nice and warm, and you'll listen for it to pop. You've got popcorn bags. Should be up here.
Yeah, I saw them. They're the brown bags, right?
Yep, brown bags. There's some here. So just grab those. We had some bigger ones, but the small ones